Welcome to this video lecture. Myself Atul Kumar, working as an assistant professor in Department of Computer Science, Rajiv Gandhi Memorial, Government College, Jugantarnagar. In this video lecture, I will discuss about basics of Python programming. So Python is general purpose programming language that is applied often in scripting role. So Python is a programming language as well as a scripting language. It is also called as interpreted language. So it is a basically a general purpose interpreted language or interactive object oriented, and it is also a high level programming language. It was first introduced in 1991 by Guido van Rossum, a Dutch computer programmer. So Guido van Rossum is a huge fan of Monty Python Flying Circus, that is a famous TV serial in Netherlands at that time. So he named Python after Monty Python serial. So it is also a open sourced programming language from the beginning. So Python is a multi-paradigm programming language which allow user to code in several different programming styles. Python supports cross-platform development and is available through open source. So you can just create a code in different operating system like Windows, Linux, and just you need to install a Python interpreter in that operating system, and the Python code can be executed in any operating system. So it is a cross-platform supported language. Python is widely used for scripting in gaming menu applications. So Python is basically implemented with a very popular high level language, that is a C language, and the so it is also called as C Python, that is a integrated with C++ language. Similarly, we have a J Python language that is also a category or several different implementation of Python, and it is a purely integrated language where Java and Python code can interchangeably use inline in the program. So who uses Python today? So Python is being applied in real revenue generating products by many large big companies. For example, Google make extensive use of Python in its web search system and employs Python creator. Intel, that is a very popular hardware processor company. Cisco, that is a networking manufacturer company. Hewlett Packard is also very hardware popular hardware company. Seagate, you can watch different kind of hard disk made up of Seagate. Qualcomm is very popular mobile processor company that manufacture different kind of mobile processors, and IBM is also very popular hardware company that uses Python for hardware testing. ESRI is a very popular company in making GIS, making mapping products, and it uses Python as an end user customization tool. YouTube also uses Python for video sharing services. So different kind of advantages include many programs in Python require considerably less number of lines of code to perform same task compared to other languages like C. So less programming errors occurs in Python as compared to other programming languages like C, and it reduces development time. And also also Perl is a very powerful language, but it is a highly syntax oriented, except other rather than Python. This is also an advantage of Python programming language. So why to learn a Python? So there are different several reasons. So there are large number of high level programming languages like C, C++, Java, but when compared to all these Python programming languages, Python has a very simple syntax, very easy to learn, easily available as it is a open source. You can download it freely from network website, and has a very large availability of libraries and built-in modules. Python comes with a very high collection of third-party resources that extend the capabilities of the language. Python can be used for a large variety of tasks like desktop applications, database applications, network programming, gaming programming, and even mobile development. So this is a very important application of Python. Python is also a platform language, which means the code written for one operating system like Windows will work equally well with Linux or Mac OS, that is very popular operating system of Apple, without any changes to the Python code. So why do people use Python? The main reasons behind this are many different features or many popular characteristics of Python. So these are important characteristics or features of Python. The first feature is a object oriented. So it supports different concept of object oriented programming languages like polymorphism, object operation overloading, and multiple inheritance. The second important feature of Python programming is it is a free or open source. You can download it freely from website and install it in your computer, and you can easily start your software development with the help of Python without any payment or any kind of purchase. So it is also a very popular powerful language, and it uses dynamic typing, it uses built-in types and tools, different kind of library utilities it use, and different kind of third-party utilities like NumPy, SciPy, and it also supports automatic memory management. It is also a portable language. This means Python runs virtually every major platform used today. So as long as you have a compatible Python interpreter installed, Python programs will run in exactly the same manner irrespective of platform. It is also very easy to learn, has a very few keywords, has a simple syntax and structure. It is also very interactive kind of language. So interactive means it has to support for interactive mode, which allow the users to easily test short snippet of code and get quick feedback from the system. Thus, the error can be detected early in the development process, which in turn save considerable time and computational resources. It is a high level language. It supports a different kind of data structures like list, sequences, dictionaries, and it also embedded in other languages like C++ can be embedded in the Python interpreter in their own application to run scripts in Python from within their own graphic user interface. Also, Python is a robust, very strong kind of language. So it provides a strong support for error handling, for example memory automatic memory management and type checking mechanism. It also handles error conditions and provide complete stack trace indicating where and how the error occurred. It also provide ability to recognize exceptions and take appropriate actions using exception handling. So next, how to install Python on a PC. So firstly, you have to download a software which is the Python interpreter. So there are different kind of versions you can download from website. The current version is Python 3.xx, means the subversion, and the latest subversion is 3.8 till date. You can also use the oldest version like 2.1, 2, 3, 4, 7 according to your system specifications and interest. So to download the Python interpreter, so just click on this link www.python.org/download and click on the suitable icon. So when you open or the website, there are different kind of Python softwares available to download. Depending upon the your system requirement and specification, you can download any kind of Python installer. So from the website you can download suitable version based on your operating system. Operating system may be Windows, Mac OS or Linux, and the processor may be for 32-bit or 64-bit. For example, if you want to download for 64-bit Windows system, then you can just click or download Windows x86 64 MSI installer. Just click the link after downloading and install the Python interpreter. So after installing the Python interpreter, any version 2.7.7 like in these slides, if you download the latest 3.8, so just click on the start button and search for Python. So Python 3.8 can be available on your PC like this 3.8, and just click on the Python command line, and if you click on that Python command line, then the Python shell allows you to open the Python in interactive mode. So this one is a Python shell that is in the interactive mode. Interactive mode means that it waits for the command from the user, execute it, and results are returned to the user. Suppose if you enter a is equal to 10 and b is equal to 20, b is equal to 20, and just in the next line if you write a plus b, then it gives you 30. So this one is a Python interpreter. Next is the idle. So idle is a graphical user interface for doing Python development and is a standard and free part of Python system. So it is usually referred as a integrated development environment. Idle means integrated development environment, IDE. IDE means that where you develop or create a program. Once you write the Python code or script using idle, which is like a editor for the idle Python, this comes along with Python bundle. So the only thing to do is that we have to launch the idle program. While the Python shell allows the user to work in the interactive mode, the idle you allow to write the code and save it with .py extension. So every Python program has a extension .py, like in if you can see MS Word application. So all the documents saved in MS Word with extension .doc or .docx. The difference between doc and docx is that all the documents that are saved on the MS Office 2007 or above can be saved with docx. Like this Python programs have extension .py and you can easily recognize with the .py extension that this one is a Python file. So this file is called as Python script. .py file, my program.py file is a Python script. Once the program is saved, it can be executed either by clicking the run module or pressing the F5 button. If there are any errors, then syntax errors be there, and if there is no error, then you can observe the results on your screen. The this one is the screenshot for idle. This 3 right greater than arrows is a prompt that telling you the idle is waiting for you to type something. So this one is the first program how to write a Python program. So to develop the Python program, click on the file and select new file in your idle IDE, and then this will open a new text editor where you can write your first program. So first program, suppose you have to print the word hello. So just write print left bracket start and hello Python. Print, it's a nice programming language, and print Python is a easy to learn. When you execute this program, then it will print all these three lines. Hello Python. It's nice learning program Python, and Python is easy to learn. So after execution you find the output like this. So this one is a Python code execution. Actually what happens inside your system when Python code is executed. So Python traditional runtime execution model involves source code you type is translated to bytecode, and which is then run by the Python virtual machine. So firstly there is a source code that is converted to bytecode m.pyc. This one is a bytecode, and this one is run by PVM, that is a Python virtual machine, and your code is automatically compiled, but then it is interpreted, and after interpreting you get the desired output on your screen. Thanks for watching this video lecture.